The Jeep brand has reinvented the windshield wiper. Now this kind of piqued my curiosity because I saw it everywhere. I saw it on Facebook, I saw it on the JL Wrangler forums, but then I knew it was something special when you see it on Fox News, CBS, Power Nation. This is something that is definitely a lot bigger than just a new little part for the Wrangler and Gladiator. Now what Jeep has done is they've come out with the Jeep Performance Parts spraying windshield wiper. I didn't know that this was possible, and honestly, I think it's a great part. But the coolest thing is that they've reinvented a wiper that's meant to pull off mud, pull off grime, road salt, and really all the nasty stuff that you're gonna be running through in these off-road capable vehicles. Now, I wanted to take a closer look, and I've actually got this wiper pulled away from the windshield. The problem that these have, and honestly, I didn't think it was too big of a problem until you start realizing it was, is that on the JLs and Gladiators, the sprayers are here in these hood bumperettes. Now, these are to rest your windshield down if you lay it down onto that section, but also it serves as a double purpose, and it has the sprayer nozzle on the back. What that means is that when you activate the windshield wiper fluid, it starts spraying from there, but by the time the spray actually hits the windshield, the wipers are already going. So you guys know if you've got bird droppings, mud, anything really stained on there, you're just smearing it in by the time the actual material or the liquid hits the windshield, and it's just kind of rubbing it in. I can tell you, even with the angle here of the windshield, these Jeeps still attract a lot of bugs and a lot of markings on them. I wash mine pretty regularly and we can still see some on there. So what Jeep's done is they've come up with a solution. You're going to get in this kit, from what I can read, new wiper blade arms as well as 2 sets of the performance wiper blades. Now what's cool with this is that each set of the wiper blades actually have 12 holes in them, and those are going to release what they call a river of washer fluid. So there's going to be 12 laser cut holes that are going to spray directly on the windshield as soon as you activate that sprayer. What I think is cool about that is by that first time you spray it, the fluid's already coming out and it's going to get directly onto the windshield. Instead of like me, when I have the doors off and spray that windshield at 70 miles an hour, my whole entire arm is covered in that. That's just due to the wind. If you can imagine, this has to travel probably about 2 to 3 feet. When you get wind in there, it's going to spray it all over the place, especially on the highway. So I think getting that directly on there might help a little bit more with getting the mud or the bird droppings or other road debris off of the windshield a little bit easier. So on my Jeep Wrangler JL, I've actually got 3 places where the windshield washer fluid will spray. There's going to be one location on the front windshield, the back of the hardtop glass, and then I do have the integrated off-road camera, which also has a little sprayer up front there. Now what I think that they're going to be doing, and honestly I haven't even taken too close of a look as far as the wiring or plumbing for these sprayers, but when I took a look at this, it almost seems like Jeep was prepared for this, or they were just being smart and thinking ahead when they designed this. So if you look here, this line actually goes underneath the hood mat, and that probably goes under there, goes to a splitter, and then powers both of the original washer nozzles. If we work our way down, you can actually see here that there is a quick connect here, and that'll easily remove to be able to pop this barb off and potentially pop the new plumbing right into that for these cowl panels. Now also, if you work your way back towards the sprayer, there's another quick disconnect and also a way to easily pop this off and tinker around with the plumbing connected into there. I think that overall this should be an extremely simple installation due to the fact that they've already made these a quick disconnect. All you have to do to remove these is simply depress down here. I'm not going to do it right now because the spray material and the liquid will go all over the place, but you just give this a press, these will be released, and then what I can imagine is those will probably connect onto here and potentially either go behind this panel, which easily pulls out, or just go right underneath the cowl, which is only held in by body clips. Now what this kit includes, since it does come with new arms, I can imagine that a little bit of plumbing will be needed to go up underneath here to go to both arms. But what's neat about this is that it's going to use all factory hardware. It is a Jeep performance part, which means it carries a warranty with it, and you know it's coming from the same guys that designed everything else under this hood. So it meets all the safety standards, it meets all the corrosion resistance, and it's overall just going to really help with that. But I got to tell you, this was something I never really looked at down here. It is not really one of those, okay, it's not a wire, it doesn't help me with anything auxiliary. It's just the sprayer nozzle kind of plumbing that works through here. But it's kind of neat when I do look at it in person, it will be easily removed from here and placed right up into those wiper blades. So it's kind of neat to see, and I can't wait to get my set in so we can finally do a full install and review and maybe test it out by throwing some mud up on that windshield. Now guys, I can tell you I am extremely excited to get the set that I have on order coming in. I can't wait to pop these off and just see how well they work. We'll probably do a before and after to see exactly how well they pull the same debris off of there. I'll have to get creative and throw some mud on here, or maybe throw some sticky substance and see how it comes off. Maybe we'll only swap one wiper blade out. But also something I'm reading from Jeep Performance Parts is that this will actually use less windshield washer fluid. Now at first I thought, and everyone sitting here thought, how is it going to use less? It has 12 different nozzles here. But when you think about it, if those 12 nozzles are smaller, they're going to be using a lot less fluid, and the fact that it doesn't have to travel 2 feet means that it can just kind of trickle out of here and still give the same amount of force. Now when I'm thinking about this, in order for this to shoot 2 or 3 feet, it's got to be pretty pressurized, and in order to have enough pressure, you've got to have enough fluid and enough volume inside there, which means it is going to use more by using these compared to that brand new style that just came out. I know that was a lot to talk about on windshield wipers, but if you guys are like me and you get it all muddy, you get all these dead bugs on here like we do in PA, I'm hoping this might be a cool solution to a problem that honestly I didn't think there was any other solution for. Now until next time, I've got a set on order and I can't wait to get them in. Definitely follow along as you're going to see a full install and review on those, and I'm super excited for them to come in as well. Now if you guys want to order these, I will drop the part number below. You'll be able to go online and order them, or if you're local, you can order with your local dealership. I know I'm going to order them at Susquehanna, which is where I work full time, and hopefully they come in very soon. This was a fun one and hopefully a cool solution to a kind of weird problem that the Jeep faces. I think it's something that people are pretty excited about, and we hope to be the first ones out. Now until next time, I'm Matt from Dirt Road CRED. Get out there and earn yours.